Well, right now, we're going to help you with a problem that's been around for probably hundreds of years, and that problem is dentures that don't fit. Well, this morning, we're going to tell you about a brand new process engineered and invented right here in Buffalo that can have you more comfortable and smiling in just 2 appointments. Dr. Ron Jarvis is here, a local dentist who helped develop the Avident digital denture system, and he uses it in his practice. And with him is Andy Jackson from Evolution Dental Science, also on the engineering and development team. So good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Nice to have you here.
Nice to meet you.
I know there are people who are watching who are just so sick of their denture problems because they don't fit right that they're even at the point where they don't even put them in anymore. This will eliminate all those problems, right?
I would hope so.
I would think so. Tell us what you've got here.
Well, first of all, the product is not a new product. It's just the way it's processed.
Yes.
It's processed at 50 times the pressure that the old dentures were. So it's more dense, doesn't collect the kind of bacteria that the old dentures did.
Mm-hmm. And you got together on this about 2.5 years ago. And Andy, you did a lot. There was a lot of clinical research on this over at UB. I mean, you got a lot of help locally to put this together.
That's right. UB Dental has helped us with all the clinical research that we've done as far as the materials go. And they will be one of the first universities in the world to have this as a process to teaching their students. So we're really proud of that factor of it. And Dr. Jarvis was on our clinical team developing the process, so we're really thrilled to have him aboard.
So, Dr. Jarvis, if someone calls you today and says, this is for me, can they get this today?
Absolutely.
They can't? Oh, that's great news for people. Tell us how this benefits the patient and how different this is.
Well, first of all, it benefits the patient in that the time to do it is much less than the old process was. In a lot of cases, we can almost do all of the clinical preparation for the denture in about an hour, hour and a half, which really is a big cut in time from the old process.
Okay, and it's easier. It's messy.
Well, it's easier in that it's done in a short period of time. Because we still have to take impressions, and good impressions, in order for the dentures to fit correctly.
And then what happens? We're watching it being actually processed on the air, but tell us about how this goes through the steps.
The difference in the process is really the post-processing or the laboratory work. It's all digital, so there's never inaccuracies that are placed inside of this process. So from the conception of the impression to the end, we never pour a model or anything of that nature, so we don't have those inaccuracies. As you saw, the software is all built with an algorithm that places the teeth in its appropriate position. And I think the biggest advantage to the dentist and to the patient are that they get a digital record of that process. So as time goes by, that patient feels comfortable that even if they're a snowbird that goes to Florida, they can literally call Dr. Jarvis and say, I lost my denture, I broke it, and we could make one digitally for them, and they could get it inserted by a dentist local